Hello everyone, my name is Fungusen and welcome to a brand new campaign in Imperator Rome. So the Archimedes patch has been released now, so I thought it would be an excellent time to start a new campaign. This is going to be the first episode, well, this is the first episode obviously, and there are a few items I want to go through, so it's kind of unlikely that it will be unpaused in this episode. So if you're not interested in hearing me just babble, you might want to skip to the next one. Anyways, so we are going to pick a nation in India because we're going to go for an achievement which is called, I believe, rednaxelA, which I'm sure is a reference to something that I will probably look up later. Anyways, it requires us to start as a Hindu, Jain, or Buddhist nation. That's not religion. Buddhist nation, yeah, that is not the giant blob Mauryas here. And conquer 4 different sites, which I can't remember off the top of my head. Pataliputra, Babylon, Athens, and Memphis. So maybe I managed to remember them all. Anyway, I did already pick the nation. We're going to go for Pandya here, partly because I like their heritage compared to some of the other ones here. Well, I decided against playing as a tribe. We did that in the Germania campaign, and I might do it in the future, but I don't fancy going through the sort of civilizing bit here, so we're not going to do that. And yeah, where was I? So part that, so we're ignoring all of these tribes here. There are still a few different ones. You're a tribe, ignore you. You're also a tribe, ignore you. So we have some nations here with the Highland heritage, which gives extra ship damage taken, and then civic provincial investment cost and fortress building cost. I'm more for tearing down fortresses generally, and civic provincial investment cost doesn't seem that great. We also have someone with the jungle heritage. Navy maintenance cost. I mean, it's not a super negative impact. We usually don't have that many boats. Hostile attrition, I guess that's pretty nice. War elephant maintenance cost. We did elephants in a Carthaginian campaign. We probably won't go for that here, so not super exciting. I do quite like the rural heritage here, though. So tribesmen are slightly less happy. Obviously, we hate tribesmen anyway, so we don't want them. So I don't really care about their happiness. Military provincial investment cost minus 10%. Unlikely to be done that much, but found city cost modifier. We do tend to build quite a lot of cities, and it tends to eat up a lot of political power. So this is kind of a direct save into that. And obviously, if we do build some military provincial investment cost, but highly unlikely. Now, check Highland. No, where's the jungle one again? Oh, it was the Highland one. Civic provincial investment cost, I can't remember whether that is the one that creates additional trade routes. So that one is someone we will be using. But that's generally only in the capital, and cities we tend to build more, or I seem to think I build them more, at least. So anyways, Pandya also has a few additional interesting perks that I noticed when I loaded them up, so we're going to have a look at that. Anyways, already been babbling for like 5 minutes, I think, so we're at least going to log in with the country here. So, yeah, we will make this a cloud save and start away. So first of all, Pandya here is already on the brink of a civil war, which is, great. As you can see here, 31.82% of the power base of the country is disloyal. Now, there are a few reasons for this. Well, there's literally only one. We have the stupidest placed province capital in the entire, well, not province capital of the nation ever made. So, as you can see here, this is our capital to start with. It is in a tiny state, well, province here, which we own just under half of it, I'd say. It is not a city, it is a settlement. It has 46 out of 29 population. I'm not sure whether this is a bug and it's supposed to be a city. It isn't a city though, or there might be historical reasons why this isn't a city. Anyway, it's clearly horribly overpopulated. I'm not sure how they managed to get all the people in here, or maybe it's supposed to have lost the war and raised it all to the ground. I don't know. Anyway, it is moronic, so capital being in this land doesn't help us at all, because it means that the governor, because right, this is in this region, the rest of our country is in this region here, which means that this guy who's the governor here, because we automatically have control over our capital one, of which we own very little, and the majority of our land is in this one, which means that this guy here, governor of Dravida, if we look here, he is 68.35% of the power base here. So that is a problem. That means he's disloyal, which actually brings us into how loyalty is changing here. Loyalty at the moment isn't going up or down as it is in the previous patch. I'm sorry if you already know all of these things. I have barely read any release notes, so they were all new to me. I have skimmed through some of them. But anyway, so we can see a base loyalty is 60, and then because of the power base, he's minus 34.17, which brings us down to 25. So we could, of course, increase his loyalty by doing various things. So that's one option to do it. The other option, though, which is, or one other option at least, is what we're going to do is simply move our capital here. It's going to cost quite a lot of political influence, but A, we'll get rid of this rebellion without having to spend any other resources on keeping people loyal. We will get the capital province bonuses from all of these settlements and cities compared to just these one. So we'll be making a lot more money, a lot more everything simply by having it. Because if we look here, you can see capital region plus 10%, capital province plus 10%, the capital territory plus 10%. This one here gets none of those things. Well, that's the province capital, so sorry. It gets that one. But nothing here, so swapping over to this one instantly gives us that bonus for this. It will get rid of this rebellion. That guy might still be disloyal, who cares? There are a few drawbacks to this strategy though. We will be using the majority of the political influence we start with, which means we won't be able to put in all of these ideas. But I think it kind of makes sense. What else was there I wanted to talk about? So yeah, so new things. We've already briefly mentioned the loyalty here. So it's more of a set value now. Obviously, depending on the power base, it might fluctuate a bit. And you also get like giving free hands gives them more loyalty. I believe some things are temporary. Yeah, so this gives loyalty for 48 months, a bribe. Yeah, so you get temporary sort of set loyalty buffs or debuffs, and apart from that, it sort of just stays the same more or less based on various other things. I'm not sure whether they've added more inventions or something like that that will boost loyalty, but we'll see about that as we go. Yeah, second one, which is the one that have been flaunted the most, is the religion change. So at the moment, you get to pick which deities you as a nation are most interested in. Okay, this is interesting. I thought these were sort of set, but apparently you get a random one whenever you log in. Or create a new game, not log in, obviously. But what you can do here, we currently have these four. So we have Rama as the deity of war, Soma as the deity of culture, Saraswati as the deity of economy, and Indra as the deity of fertility. So they will all provide a passive bonus, as you can see here, manpower recovery speed. This one gives research points, base food capacity, and civic tech investment. And then just as per previously, you pick one here to call down an omen. You can change these here. So you can see that Shiva gives passive effect of 5% starting experience, and when you have the omen activate, you get discipline. This one is provincial loyalty, fort defense, national manpower, national freeman output. This is actually quite lucky with the restart. I think I had this starting experience and discipline guy, and I kind of prefer morale of armies generally, particularly as we might not have enough to get all of our IDs sorted straight away. But yeah, anyway, so you can see you can pick one of these here. It will cost us 15 stability if we try to change here, but we can do that if we want. I'm kind of liking this one though. We can have a quick look. Research points passively sounds great. I do love research. Aggressive expansion change, pretty nice. This can also give morale of armies. That is interesting. So well, no, it doesn't matter. I am an idiot. I just thought you could activate both, but obviously not because they're both activated abilities. State, religion, happiness, multi-tyranny. I don't think we're going to change anything at the moment. Oh, this one sits an output as well. It's actually quite good. This one is... I like the passive effect, not so much the active effect. We might need to go for... Well, we'll probably want the aggressive expansion one at some point. That's tyranny. Sacrifice to the gods cost. Base food capacity. That will sort of translate into slightly higher population growth. What else have we got here? Stability change, national unrest. Pop assimilation speed, that is pretty nice. Okay. We can also deify our ruler. I believe there is an achievement for that. Oh, okay. Well, we'll probably go for that one as well then if we can deify a couple of rulers. That sounds great. But anyway, so this is the achievement. rednaxelA? rednaxelA. I don't know. I'm going to look that up after this episode anyway to see. Right. So that's that. I think that's more or less everything I wanted to go through. Let's just check. We're an autocratic monarchy. Consort provides benefit. Rulers reign for lives. We have one military, one civic, and one religious. Not the greatest, but not terrible. Picking all of them gives national slave output, so that's essentially money. Always good. Money is always good. Religion. Religion itself doesn't do anything. Or am I? Right, we have Indian traditions. Let's just check those out quickly as well. So Indian traditions, we get strong archers and war elephants, good chariots. Well, we're not going to have chariots for sure. Chariot, war elephant, archers. Don't know, but I do like new tactics. Chariots, war elephants, mercenary armies, war elephant. Okay, so it's elephants. Well, never mind, we're clearly going to go for elephants then. Shipbuilders, archers, morale of navies, slave raid, morale of armies, that is nice. Fort defense, archers, Octair. Archer, war elephant, light infantry, war elephant, archers. Okay, I think we're going to go down this tree. I just like to grab new tactics, and this is a tiger tactics. Obviously, it's going to be the most powerful of them all. Right, anything else? National overview. Think we've gone through all of these things here. Government. Oh, do we have something new here? Demand oath of allegiance. Primary hair attraction. Okay. Nice. All games. I need money. Okay. Yeah. So that's moved here. I thought there was an interaction here previously, but okay. Military. We're okay with that. Religion. We have now. Oh yeah. If you have treasures, you can put them in here, and they provide a passive buff as well to the state, I believe, but we'll see about that once we get some. I'm not sure whether you can create them or whether you need to steal them. Anyways, so the reason we can put, you can see we can't put anything in here because this one is owned by Maurya. So it's that one. This one doesn't have a holy site, which means we can build one. Somewhere? No, we don't want to do that. Holy sites. How do I build a holy site? Ah, there we go. 400 and 100 political influence, yes. Technology, we are... Is there anything we want to do straight away? Popularity gain is great. Wrong culture group happiness. I don't think we really have much in terms of wrong culture. All the correct culture. No, here? No, everyone's the correct culture. Don't need that. Primary culture happiness. Should we go with money? Start with money. That's technically a bit of money. This should be money as well. Then we're out of money. And then we are going to get rid of this civil war. So we will move the capital here. Boom. Yeah, we can see here now the only one who's disloyal is Nanan Pandya, and he has 2 power. So that's going to get rid of that one. Right, that used up the majority of our political influence, which is fine. We should actually check our research. Oh, we're actually on tech level 2 straight away. Pretty nice. 8, do we have anyone better? We do indeed. Congratulations. You. 9 is fine. You have 9 as well. That is fine. He's upset now. I'm sure we can sort that out. And put you in 9. Okay. Step A sorted. We have obviously managed to piss off everyone now. We have 2 scorned families. Excellent. This area now needs a governor because we fired ourselves. Scorned family uncaring. I think you'll be fine once we put you in charge here. 52. That is fine. He's loyal enough. Right. Meanwhile, the other family here. Congratulations. Oh, that's me. I'm actually pretty good. Put me in charge of the army. Which apparently counts as giving jobs to the family. Very well. Trade routes. We have 4 of those now. How much does it cost to create one? Grain gives national manpower. Cloth. Tax. Gemstones. Country civilization level plus 5%. Spices we don't have. Leather. Oh, stone. Surplus in capital build cost. Yes, please. Sounds great. And we can do one more. Earthenware. I think is decent. Oratory tech investment we don't really need. Country civilization level. Vegetables is move slave cost. Grain, national manpower, pop promotion speed. Sure. Okay. We are out of money. Navy needs someone in charge. I think it can leave for now. And yeah, people are just starving to death here. Obviously, we don't need to have our army inside there. That doesn't sound sensible. We will call down an omen, and I think we'll go for... Let's go for morale of armies. I'm sure we will be going to war soon enough. So let's go for that. We still have 20 political power. Let's see here. Religion we have dealt with. We could cut down on fleet costs for now. We'll keep the rest the same. That will save us a bit of money. Diplomacy. Well, we don't need anything there just yet. Decisions. Trade overview. Characters. Mercenaries. Missions. Right, we are going to start this mission. Okay, we need to build one more city in here. That's easy. Consult the court. Yes. So we are going to get claims on all of this stuff here now. We're not going to get claims outside. Let's see, which ones are we getting claims on? That one. Coda. And... which one? Sri Parvata. Oh, up there. Well, that's dumb. Okay, so no claim on this guy. And no claim on this guy down here. So... should we go for that? I mean, we will have enough claims. No, I think we'll start fleshing these out while we can. We'll get the claims soon enough. Let's see then. Religious, country civilization, monthly civilization, decent, loyalty of subject states, monthly ruler popularity gain. I think popularity might be more important now, so this one is not bad. We also have civic one. I think build cost and build time or slave output. Well, morale of armies is a no-brainer, so let's just pick that one for now. We have nothing else to do there. One last check in... oh, we're not married. Is it not complete? Oh yeah, there we go. Arranged marriage. We could do 1-8. Yeah. Just check. 9 and a 5. Do you think you will do the best? 25. Sure. Trusting, loyalty is extra good. And sell us. Let's go for it. She... Why is this even an option? I picked the... okay. Right. Fair enough. Why am I siphoning funds? Can I stop doing that? Evidently no. Prove legitimacy, obviously we don't have enough money for that. Hold triumph, no can do. Don't care. 65.04 is not bad. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, I think we have... oh, there's one more thing we should just check here. Not laws. Do we have anyone crappy here who should be replaced? You. Have you got someone? Holy, okay. Well, we can toss you out and make you commander of some sort instead. So let's put this guy in charge. You are my family. You both pretenders. You're too shitty that we can't even remove you. Well... put you in... no, that's not what I wanted to do. Can put you in charge here at least. We can't... can give him free hands. And then we can replace him with... this guy. You are not super loyal either. But... let's put you in charge there. 39. Also this family. Put you there. Oh, you were also pretty disloyal. Okay. Right, so now a couple of people are bored. Not bored, sorry. What we're going to do then is congratulations. You are the commander of this one. 25 loyalty. I mean, if they are disloyal, worst case scenario, yeah, the worst case scenario. And I will just put you in charge there. There we go. Problem solved. This doesn't give them any power base. And I think some of these modifiers are temporary. I mean, at least the revoked officers one should be. Okay, so yeah, no I'm pausing this episode, but I will probably publish the next one at the same time. So for those who don't want to watch this, just skip to the next. Well, if you have watched this far, then you have probably lost that ability. But I did mention it in the beginning as well. Anyways, since this is a new campaign, any support is welcome. So if you feel like, feel free to leave a like, comment, and/or subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.